Hey everybody, it's Dustin from LikelyLost here. I just want to do a quick review of our Ryobi portable generator we bought while we were in Pennsylvania, freezing because we ran out of propane. I think it'd be an interesting thing to run over if you're considering a portable generator. I think it's a good option. I think you should know why. This is our Ryobi generator. It is model number RY12322VNM. It's 1800 running watt, 2300 starting watt. Very simple operation. There's an off position, a running position, and a choke position with a cord. That's all that's on this side of the machine. Makes it very simple. There's no priming that you have to do. Top is going to be where your gas goes in. Very discreet. Most people can figure that out, but just in case you're wondering. And the back, so we can look at it. What is there? Exhaust. Don't breathe that. Information. Very simple unit. Just a couple different things that really stand out to me about it that I like. One of the first things I noticed when we took it out of the box is the positioning of all the handles. You got one in the back, one in the front, one in the top, suitcase style. Also has one that comes out from underneath with rollers, which was a nice feature to have carrying around in the parking lot like we had to do. Everything folds away nice and neat. The other thing that stands out that I liked a lot about it, it has Bluetooth Connect. I think it's called Gen Control. So Ryobi Gen Control, you can actually monitor everything on your phone. This screen right here makes it real easy to read, like how many hours you have left, the load, fuel. It actually gives you an electronic fuel reading. So it's just really convenient, really user-friendly. Okay, so starting at the very beginning of the panel, from the top left when you're facing it, you're going to see the auto idle button. The auto idle will actually cut back on fuel consumption and drop to just barely running. And then once you actually put a load on it, it will kick up and run everything. After that, you're going to see two USB ports, so you can plug straight in with your tablet or your phone or whatever you're trying to charge. Just as if you were plugging into a wall, just straight out of the unit. Saves you from having to have like a wall plug or anything, and that's good, out boondocking or camping. From there you have two 120 volt plugs. Runs things like heaters, fans, anything else you may need out there. After the plugs, you have the display here. This display is going to have fuel and load across the bottom. It will have an estimated hour run time, what's left with the gasoline that you have and the load that you're putting on it. It'll also display whether your auto idle is on or off. So that'll all be right here, real easy to identify. Moving on from the digital display right here, there's an option for parallel kit, so running two of these simultaneously, and there's actually a plug where you can plug in your RV to it. I saw that, I just didn't have an extra $700 to purchase that in another generator. So that is an option if you want to go all the way with it. Finally, the last notable feature on the front is going to be the CO2 alarm, or I guess I should say CO2 cutoff. The cutoff works very well, maybe too well, I don't know. I guess you can't be too well with some kind of safety feature like that, but it did cut off in the one test that I did with it, like almost immediately. So that's pretty sweet. So let's start it up, see how easy it is to start. And I'll show you kind of the sound difference. You won't really be able to tell on video, but you will hear how it revs up when you have auto idle on, which is kind of, it seems a little bit worrisome when you first hear it. So let's see. To start the unit, you take this dial and turn it to the choke position. And then you'll take your cord and pull it. Come on. It's good to go. This one's been running for a minute, so we'll set it to run. This is auto idle. If you take it off auto idle, so just so you can see, it's on auto idle right now. I'll take it off. And this is a consistent running speed that it will stay at. So basic impressions of this Ryobi generator. I'm super happy we got it. I think it is really quiet. Where I worked before, I got to see a lot of the bigger generators, and during storms we've heard them run. They're super loud. They are cheaper usually. This unit ran, what was it, $649 I believe, yeah. Like $650. It wasn't cheap and doesn't have the output of some of those bigger ones, but again, it fits more in our lifestyle of, you know, just being out and about and going. It's lighter. Quieter is the biggest thing. I mean, you're gonna be sleeping in there and something comes up, you got to run it all night. You can't sleep next to a rip-roaring regular generator next to your house. It's just harder. I like a lot of the features as far as being able to drag it around. It's just super convenient, super portable. What do you think, Laura?
I like it.
It's wonderful. So yes, what do you think? 10 out of 10 or like 9 out of 10?
I don't really have anything to compare it to besides just like really loud ones from when I was a kid during hurricanes. So compared to that, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But I can't compare it to like a Honda or anything. But you would say they're pretty comparable, right? I
would assume. I've never seen the small portable one either. But yeah, this is our video, a quick review of it. We just wanted you to see it. We're super excited to have it. Sucks how we had to buy it and when we had to buy it, but it's still really nice and we think you should know about it. If you're comparing this to something else, just know that this is not a bad option. And this is a side note, this is at the very end. Just want to make sure you know that we are super psyched and appreciative. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's very interesting to me. Honestly, I never thought we'd be here. But yeah, we appreciate it. We thank all our followers. Anybody that comments, likes the videos, it just means a whole lot. So if you could, you know, like, subscribe, share. You know, if you think anybody's interested in this generator right here, if they have questions, just put it in the comments. Watch the video. You see pretty much everything. So yeah, thanks. Peace.